but we've got another season of 2v2's Bizzare tournaments. It's been 5 years, and this is going to be season 5 since we've done one of these.
Oh, wow.
This guy is organizing it, and I'm really excited for this event for a couple of reasons. For one, it's going to be very, very fast. So our goal is that the whole event is on one Saturday, and it's going to be Saturday, July 27th. And it's going to start at around noon CST. And we're going to do signups starting pretty much now up until the 25th. So, pretty interesting format for this tournament, Jason. I'm curious what you think just at face value. So, the idea here is, let's say me and you are on a team together. I'm player 1, you're player 2. So, the other team has to take your deck, and then I have to take the deck of their player 1. So if you look at the graphic on my stream here, kind of makes it make a little more sense. So like, whatever deck that I choose, their player 2 has to take, and whatever deck their player 1 takes is the one that you have to take. So
Interesting.
it's this weird kind of mirror match. Yeah, the copycat doubles. Weird kind of mirror match situation where both teams essentially are going to have the same deck, and it's like the team leader is kind of like the player 1, and then after the series the advancing team swaps their player priority. So if I was player 1 and we're together and we advance, then next time you're player 1.
Okay. Yeah, I found that actually very interesting because I do consider this current patch that we're playing on right now one of the most balanced in recent years, I think. And because of the variety of metas that I've seen throughout all of the tournaments so far, and it gives a chance for other people to kind of like play around with some more different ideas, their take on certain metas, and it goes for something that's really interesting and can come for a couple of surprises as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, so many units are viable right now. You know, nothing's like very oppressive, and it's in 2v2 the sky's really the limit. You know, we don't do as much 2v2 nowadays, but back in the day when we covered it a lot, I mean, 2v2s are always so much fun, man, because you can do whatever you feel like doing. You can use artillery cannons, you can use foxes, you mine, and people will make barbed wire all over the place, you know, so it's a really kind of chaotic playing field compared to like competitive 1v1, which we normally cover, where it's a little bit more rigid, you know, especially like Sasha versus Melvin. I would imagine, you know, we're going to see them taking the best units. Like, of course, like, why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? Where 2v2, a unit that's not necessarily meta or super viable in 1v1, you know, they get to see play. So I'm really excited for this. And like I said, it's going to be in a couple weekends. And I think this is a really good opportunity if you've been watching on YouTube or on Twitch or don't really get involved in events. This is a really good one to get involved with because it's kind of casual, right? Like, we're having fun. It's a silly tournament, but it's also very, very quick, right? If you have that Saturday afternoon open, then it's going to be a one-day thing. So that's really fun. You don't have to commit to, you know, staying in a league or a long season over multiple months or anything like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it also kind of like get a chance for newer players to kind of get more of an idea of how to play. Yeah, it's a little bit more chaotic, but it gives a chance for you to learn some of the simple basics. And if you do get paired up with someone that is a little bit more experienced, they might like have you learn a thing or two.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point too. And if you don't have a partner, don't be shy. Just join the Discord. I'm gonna have the Discord linked in the Twitch chat and on the YouTube video as well. And I'm sure the tournament organizers can link you up with somebody. Yeah, especially if you're a beginner player, maybe they'd link you up with somebody who's more experienced, can learn the game a little bit better. There's also going to be a prize pool of 40 euros. I'm not sure what that is in freedom dollars, but I don't know, maybe, what is that, around 50 bucks? What's the conversion rate?
I think you might be right. It might be 50.
Something in that ballpark. But first place team, you're each going to get 10 euros of gift cards, Steam gift cards, and 5 for the second and third place teams. So you get a little prize out of this, get some bragging rights, and yeah, I'm really excited for this. It's going to be a fun weekend. You know, just a real quick tournament, you know, have some fun, play some 2v2s. I'm going to cover it. It's going to be a long day of casting. Jason, if you don't end up joining, or any other casters, if you're not going to play in this, but you want to be involved, it'd be great to have a co-caster.
Yeah, for sure.
On that day, because I imagine it's going to be a very long stream. We're gonna do our best to get it done in one day. Very,
Yeah.
very worst case scenario, if we can't get it done on that Saturday, then we're gonna wrap it up the next day. So,
Yeah. If I get eliminated early, I'll make sure to come hop on and help out.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we'll probably try to get as much. We'll probably try to get as much Twitch coverage too, because since we're doing this in one day, the first round is going to go off, and everyone's going to be playing simultaneously, right? So if there's multiple Twitch casters, then you can have multiple games getting covered. So super exciting. Gonna be a good time. And again, that date is July 27th. Let me make sure I'm not getting that wrong. Yeah, it's going to be July 27th. That's a Saturday. I'm going to be hosting the event. Hopefully we'll have more coverage on Twitch, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So sign-ups, I guess, are getting started now, I'd imagine. This guy's in the chat. So yeah, join that Discord if you're not part of it. You might have to dust that one off if you've been in the Tooth and Tail scene for a long time. It's it's a Discord that's existed for a while, so you might already be in it. But yeah, excited to fire this one off. Are you anything else you're thinking for this one, Jason?
No, I'm just very excited because we don't really get a lot of opportunities to have tournaments, and we're now really kind of wrapping up with a lot of people pitching in, trying to give out ideas. And since I'm one of the more newer guys coming into the community, this does look like a super fun thing to do, and I'm very excited to try and be a part of that.
Heck yeah! All right, well, that's a wrap on this. Join the Discord. I'll have the link in the YouTube video. You've got a couple weeks to sign up, so if you're watching this on YouTube and it is before the 27th, you could potentially join the tournament, have some fun with us.